Hi Maya, hi Terry, hi Gloria. Where you guys been? Hi Miss Fred. Let me see. See if I can get a nice color. Dream. Dream so dreamy. There. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Gloria. Thank you, Maya. I'm like going backwards here. I love the little sticker. That's so cute. Okay, let's get you girls down. Woo. Maya. Thank you. Well, tonight I just pulled, you know what I worked on tonight, today I worked on my deck for make playing cards so I can sell it. They wanted me to perfect it even more perfect than it already was. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna hunker down and like really make, really refine this and let's see if they accept it. So hopefully soon that deck will be available for the public to purchase. And in time, we can use the deck that I like using my deck tonight. My Enchanted Romance. Hi, Rainbow! Thank you. Filling up fast. Thank you, Miss Fred. You were here earlier, but yeah, you sneaked in. Thank you so much, Miss Fred. Okay. And I know, so hot today, so hot. And Gloria, I don't know if you noticed that you haven't been here since I've been doing readings from my bedroom because I have my central AC went out and I have two window units, and because my studio is just too hot, so I have one in my bedroom and one in the living room. And so now I've taken you into my bedroom here for readings. So, how is everybody doing? It's good to see you guys again. Sometimes I get little after impressions. When I do your readings and I get these, I get psychic little impressions as I'm doing it, and then I get after impressions like later, and I'll be like, this feels like a message for Elizabeth. A lot of times it's for Elizabeth, but and Terry sometimes. I get these impressions, and then I forget them. You're washing your hair. All right, good. You got plenty of time to wash your hair. Okay. Well, Maya, we can start with you. So when I say I'm using I just have what I have next to me, and I can like get up and get anything you want. But what I have next to me right now is the Enchanted Romance and the Fairy Oracle. That's what I picked for tonight, and my um, Romantic Fairy and my Sentimental Silhouettes, and I worked on this deck tonight too, so I'm excited to order a newer version of this, a different version of this. This one is pretty cool, but I thought it would be neat to go holographic, and I thought with the holographic that the white would stand out, but it doesn't stand out. And this light, really, you can't read it at all. In the daylight, it was nice when we used this deck on Saturday morning because you could see the words a little better. But so I've made a version of this deck where you can see the white better, and then instead of the holographic on the back, I put the holographic, I put color on the edge. So the edge is going to be like a purple. It's going to be cool. It'll be pretty, I think. So, so yeah, and instead of ordering this fancy box, I decided to just get a little simpler box, and that way it'll be a little bit more affordable. But, you know, if you guys can always, what's the word I'm looking for? Give me your feedback, you know. I'll be sure to do a flip through whenever I get this deck. But I spent all my money today fixing my car. But at least my car is fixed, and I feel such a sense of relief. So. Okay, Miss Fred says, last night when I bought groceries, my total came to 888. What? And I audibly gasped right there in my Walmart checkout. Cute. Okay, let me go back. So, okay, Gloria is saying she's been getting deja vu. And Maya squeezed in her question and I wasn't paying attention. Ooh, your trip to Vegas. Okay, how is your trip to Vegas gonna be? Let's go ahead and use my romantic deck. So, how is Vegas gonna be? Oh, you know what? And I should use. What I should also use is that the Lenormand and the Kipper, the Ciro Marchetti ones. All right. I'm trying to adjust my table so I can get up and down easier here. Okay, that was not very good adjusting. What am I doing? Maybe I should put this. No. The reason why I have this table is because this is it's look at me. It's sturdier than the other table I was using, but it's bigger and more gets in the way. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, that's what happened. It got stuck on the lip, on a little lip. Okay. Sorry, thought I was gonna be all cool and not have to adjust anything. All right, there we go. Okay. Hi, Cheryl. All right, let's see. Okay, ladies. I don't think I can get up for any other decks. Because I'll be bumping into things too much. So, we just have to work with what I got. Okay. Okay, here we go. I need a table on wheels. Thank you, honey. Look how full we are though already. So after you, Cheryl, we're close for sure. All right. If I don't think I've given anybody else. Oh yeah, Miss Fred. Guess what? You get to be my moderator. So all I'm asking, Miss Fred, if you wouldn't mind, if you have the chance, just say the list is closed for me a couple of times. That's all I'm asking. If you could do that for me, I really appreciate it. I think Miss Fred's the only one. I don't even think I've given Terry. Like, Terry, you should have a little wrench. I don't know if I can give out wrenches on my phone. I think I can only do it on my computer. Yeah, I can add you. I'll do that. if you don't mind. You are backup managing moderator, not saying that you have, I'm asking you to do anything. I'm just saying you have the power, Terry. All right. Okay. And in case anybody gets rude, you can kick them away. Okay. And Miss Fred will be in charge of just saying, we're closed, we're closed, we're closed. Yes, thank you. That's all I need you to do. Appreciate that. Okay. How is Maya's trip gonna be to Las Vegas? Let's see. Viva Las Vegas. Viva. Viva Las Vegas. Yes, it won't be necessary. I've had a lot of nice energy. Lots of nice, easy breezy people coming on, visiting. Maya, Las Vegas. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Oh, whoa, look at that right off the bat. Now, I feel like you said that this is going to be a platonic situation, but it doesn't feel like that. It feels like you could feel very close to somebody. This person, there's a person. Woo! All the romantic cards are coming out. The Six of Cups. So Page of Cups means words, kind words, loving, flirting, schmoozing. I don't know, like really being sweet and friendly. Two people. You're gonna see Scott, and Scott's gonna be flirty. He's gonna be very flirty. And then Six of Cups is awesome because it's like, see each other, your eyes connect, and the world swirls around you, and you're like, oh, the angels are singing. It's gonna feel great because Six of Cups represents this feeling of nostalgia, like, oh my God, I've known you my whole, like, I feel like I've known you 1,000 years, I've known you forever. You've always been in my consciousness somewhere, somehow, and like, his eyes are reciprocating the same thoughts, and the things that you say between each other is almost like you're finishing each other's sentences and stuff, so it's going to be very, very powerfully and romantic so far. The Pentacles feels like, too, like you're both going to have a nice, you're going to have some wins. Like you're going to arrive with a pocket full of change and leave with 2 pockets full of change, maybe. It does seem romantic so far. Okay. He's your King of Cups. He is the one. He is totally. His eyes are on you. The whole energy of the time there is going to be very romantic. So far, we got 2 cups, and it's a lot of. And the Page of Pentacles is also it. If this wasn't a romantic deck, the Page of Pentacles would simply mean something very stable and sturdy. But the Page of Pentacles can also mean a gift, a tangible, a physical thing. It could even be a ring. It could even be a proposal. So, very romantic, yes. What else can happen in Las Vegas? Okay, so you have the Nine of Wands. So nothing wrong with the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is just this feeling of, sometimes, like you know how when you're with somebody and the initial, sometimes the reaction is just like pure joy and bliss, and then another moment that you can like end up crying for, I don't know, for taking so long, for anything that's happened between you that you guys regretted, that got in the way of being together. So sometimes it can feel like that. I feel like and so the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. So it kind of is like it's almost like, you know, they, and you're, it's like you've been through so much together, you finally got here. You know what I mean? It's like that. It's like, wow, you know, after all this time, you know, or we're finally being together. Um it does feel like a completed feeling, and then finally you can rest, and finally you can speak face to face, and I feel like there's a sense of devotion here, also a sense of duty. There's a sense of perseverance, like, you know, there's this also kind of feeling of hope that you can keep going from here, you know, that then that you made it this far and you can keep going now. Let's see what else. Oh, nice. Okay. So Knight of Wands, it feels like sexy to, like, he's going to feel passionate towards you. He may make, you know, like, he may come on to you, and you know, like, there could be these vibes, these passionate vibes happening here. Oh. And Judgment. Okay, so oh yes, this is good, because Judgment is kind of like um the petite mouette. When you make love, you know, it's like you know, Judgment can be the orgasm. It can be like, but it, in a sweeter way, like in a, you know, not just a sexual way. It just feels, you feel alive around each other. You feel excited. You feel like all the rights are wrong, all the wrongs are righted, and you can make up for lost time. There you go. You're making up for lost time. That's what it means. Okay. You both want to make up for lost time. That's because there's kind of a sense of regret that it took so long, you know, but you're gonna make up for lost time. So let's see if you can win any money. I'm gonna see what the, if the Kipper will give you any like jackpots. Come on, Wheel of Fortune or Wheel of Fortune. That's what we need, a Wheel of Fortune. Jackpots. Wheel of Fortune. Let's go. Oh, okay, very nice. You've been on his mind. His thoughts are on you. And this representing Las Vegas also makes me think he's only got eyes for you and only has thoughts on you. So he won't be like, his eyes won't be roaming around looking at other people. He'll be just thinking about you. One of my doggies first got on my phone, so this reading is officially Scarlet blessed. Aww. Ooh, see? Yay! You got some unexpected income. Yay! Congratulations. See, that's what I was feeling. Like, you go there with a little bit of money, and you know, you're wherever you're gonna stay, wherever you're gonna eat, everything's gonna be fine money-wise. But I think you're gonna win a little bit too. That would be some song lyrics, right? Sounds like a Taylor Swift song. Alright, let's see. Any more money? Let's see. Big money, big money. Oh, nice one. Lovers. So yeah, very, very good. I say beautiful all around. All right, let's get a little fairy message for you too. This one is not quite this like the Saturday morning was very deep. It was my very deep 888 my Lionsgate reading. This will be a little bit faster and sweeter and easy. So hopefully y'all don't mind a little bit faster readings tonight. I might add just a little sentimental silhouette for you, maybe too. Let's see. What do the fairies have to say about this? Las Vegas. Woo! Okay, something about the right timing is going to happen. You know, and maybe that's it. You know, this trip in itself is like divine timing. Like everything just happened when it was meant to happen. Also, also when it comes to gambling, you know, there's the you got to know when to hold them. Know when you got. I'm gonna sing for y'all a little bit, okay? You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You got that? So it's going to be important to quit while you're ahead. You just gotta sense with your intuition when that time is right to stop playing and do something else. And I feel like if you follow your heart, your heart may lead you in the right direction. Like you're playing, you're laughing, you're having fun, you're winning, you're like, yay! And then you give each other the look and you're all like burning desire for each other. And you're like, that's a good time to quit. We both have made money and now we're horny for each other. Let's go. You know, it'll be something like that. Okay, so it feels very, it feels very spring like very like exciting new energy. It feels like longing and letting go and um it just you know like everything has to do with this timing, like the time, like you know, like weird moments where y'all are you know, looking at you laughing or looking at each other and then you fall into a kiss, you know, or something like that. It'll be like these really beautiful like little out of the blue moments that become a more romantic situation. Exactly, like a romantic movie. It will be like a romantic movie. And I don't think there's going to be any antagonistic element, you know. There's nothing that comes between you or forces you to you know, overcome something. I guess the closest thing would be this, which is the regret of letting too much time pass. So there could be a, you know, why do we do this? You know, it could be some deep talks about it, but I don't see deep talking here though. I see mostly kissing and winning. That's about what I see. Um, you use that. This card is all about using your senses, really, and just sense the atmosphere, wait for the right moment. Um, don't do something if somebody's telling you to do it, but when you know you're ready. So you could have like a very intimate moment where it leads up to you're about to make love, and if you don't feel ready, then you should speak up, right? If you feel ready, then this is also saying go for it, you know, things like that. It feels like you're also like really in sync with all the planetary energy, the moon cycle, whatever it is at that time. You're syncing up with all of that. There's this in sync. Maybe there's in sync song plays and that'll become your song or something. I want it that way. I'm hearing, isn't that an in sync song? I don't know why, but I'm hearing that. Don't know why, ain't nothing but a... I don't know why I'm hearing that song. But anyway, you're in sync with each other and you're hearing music and you're dancing and laughing and having fun. I'm seeing carpets, a lot of carpets, soft, cushy carpets. I see lots of carpet. Let's see if that's Backstreet Boys. Okay. Dang it. What's a good NSYNC song? I don't know. See, I'm terrible with my boy bands. But anyway, you get the point. Okay. Let me see. How is he going to be feeling? How does he feel about you, about himself, and the situation? Just a couple of these sentimental silhouettes. Woo! See? Connected. Like y'all are on the same wavelength, like you complete each other's thoughts. I love this feeling how you can't I can't read this card. You finish my sentences and anticipate my thoughts. I say that? See? I said that. You never know, like maybe a boy band will be singing in Vegas at the time. Ooh, yes. Stimulated. You were so hot you turned me on. So he's very, very turned on by you, and you were very turned on by him. He's feeling confident in his own skin, and he's also confident as you two as a couple. So beautiful. I think 100%, like 98 to 100% great time. Nothing to worry about. Not a thing. Not a thing. No, no, his eyes are only on you. And he's not going to talk about anything but how he feels about you. There'll be just be little shy moments, but then you just go with your intuition. Go with your intuition with everything, and you will just do fine. Yeah. Very nice. Congratulations. I want your reading and I want your trip to Vegas. Can I have it, please? Thank you. Gloria. Okay, Gloria. Gloria, what is your question? Okay, really good. 27 to 9/11. That's so exciting. Well, by the way, Maya, Mercury goes out of retrograde. I think it's on the 28th. So if there's any kind of wobble, it will be like right at the very beginning, but all systems go. You're going to be fine. And you know, communication and anything having to do with the logistics of it should. So good timing on making it after retrograde. Okay, a little love reading for you coming right up. All right, Gloria. Oh yeah. Thank you, Miss Fred. Okay. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. some stability coming through, possibly a commitment. Pentacles represents commitment, and this ace energy represents something new in the situation that makes things feel even stronger than before. We have the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands in the twin flame relationship is like seeing it through to the end, you know. And in this deck, the Ten of Wands is where the masculine picks up the slack, where he's like, you know what, you've been doing all the work in our relationship. It's time for me to carry you for a change. It's time for me to sweep you off your feet. Ooh, it's gonna sweep you off your feet. Oh, something fell down. They say the ones that fall down might mean something more. Okay, pardon me, pardon me. Okay. Okay. Ooh, you got the wheel. So now that's what Maya needed. She needed to do well on the roulette wheel, but anyway, that's okay. The wheel is also good for you, Gloria. The wheel is representing cycles, and you may be coming up on a new cycle in your love life. And it could correlate a little bit with Mercury retrograde, or it could be something completely different. It could be something having to do with moon cycles as well. But also the wheel represents good luck, good fortune. So it's almost like anything that you wish for will be granted. Like you can make a wish and it will come true. What you know, there'll be, it's like fortune favors you right now in a romantic sense. Let's see what else. Oh my god, they're all falling on the floor. Stop it. I need to I can't keep I need to keep my things clean. Okay. You also got this Nine of Wands. And this one, in your reading, it feels almost like a homecoming. You know, it's like it's like I'm here, you know. And it's also it feels also like a little regret too, like I'm sorry. It's like an I'm apology, you know, a little bit of apology, and like you deserve better kind of energy, but I'm gonna do better also, like this person's gonna do better. Okay, let's see. Scoot in nice and close so things don't fall on the floor. Yeah, he's still at work. Aww. And I see this one for you a lot. The Nine of Swords is kind of like, it feels like this one too. It's like y'all really have each other's backs. You're always there for each other in good times and bad. And so this one is kind of like saying, no matter what, you know, like I'll be there for you, or he's saying the same thing for you, like I'm there for you, even if you know you can't be there in the way you want to be. It's like I got your back. The Nine of Swords also gives me like if somebody's injured, there's somebody there helping until the ambulance comes to take them to get better. So I'm not thinking that there's anything that's going to happen, but I feel like that's the kind of thing that you can both depend on with each other, and also within your communities. Like he's got people that has his back as well. So if you can't be there for him, he's got people that help him, and for you too, you have people that help you. So at least both can kind of rest on that note, on that idea that there are people there physically that can help, you know, him, and there's physically help you. Although it would be nice if you could be together to help each other, but and Nine of Swords can also be like sometimes not always sleeping well, or kind of sometimes feeling a little distressed. If you let the Nine of Wands energy get too carried away, then it can go into more of a, so it's better to try to like stay balanced and not get too, and I'm feeling the energy from both of you, not just you. And then we've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is good. So more stability and money, and the Eight of Pentacles representing kind of staying diligent and focused on work. Both of you are doing that in this next phase. The good news is neither of you are like, your eyes are not, you're not like looking at anybody else. He's not, nobody's catches his attention and nobody catches your attention. If you can't be with each other, then you just stay focused on your work, and that's kind of what you do. And because like the big picture, this is just a kind of a cropped version of this image, but the bigger painting is really cool. It's like windows over here and all these men trying to catch her attention. There's one man that's like totally hanging through the window trying to hand her some flowers, and she's having none of it. She's just going about her business. So to me it does represent like enjoying work, staying focused on work, and until you can be together. But there feels like a possibility of a new phase coming up, a new cycle, more optimism. But just know that that at the moment both of you are having the work focus. And let's see, let's see what's gonna do. Oh, I know, this one. So what is next in love for you guys? See, you are worthy. Your worth doesn't depend on the other person. It doesn't matter, like, you know what I noticed the other day? When I went to the doctor and the doctor said that I was still pretty, it was like, it just kind of threw me off a little bit because when you hear those words, it's usually from your boyfriend or whatever. And if you don't have a boyfriend, then it's from people you date, or it's from people who are flirting with you because they want to date you. Well, I'm definitely not in that phase, in that stage where I'm like flirting with anybody and wanting to date, and I'm not dating anyone, and I haven't talked to my boyfriend in a while, so like I don't hear those words very often, and so it throws me off. But what I'm saying with this, it's like you don't it's like you don't have to hear those words. It's nice to hear those words from your boyfriend, right? From the man that loves you, but you don't have to hear things like that. But at the same time, you don't need to go look, you also don't need to go looking for it from anybody else just to boost your ego, right? You don't need to go looking, and he doesn't either. So I think you're both kind of being cool on that. Ooh, I love it when this card, especially when it comes out for you, because I felt this, like a very special time is coming for you, a very special moment. Something that you might not have planned for or expected to happen, but it'll be like a Cinderella moment where you get to be together and have a moment together. It may not be a really long thing, but it could be like an overnight or weekend or something like that. Some kind of special moment. So that's what I'm seeing. Let's see. Let me just get one of these. What does he want to say? Anything? This is not really what he wants to say, but this is kind of more along the lines of what is he thinking or feeling. You're welcome, honey. Woo. see, it's the little telephone people. So this represents reaching out. So he may give you a call in the near future, wanting to hear your voice. It says, I feel like I'd like to give you a call. The sound of your voice is irresistible. It's nice. So you also are on his mind, just like that card that came out for Maya, that on your mind card. I see that too with him. And in fact, that card could be significant for lots of people out there tonight. Somebody is thinking about you. I'm just gonna leave this out. This is the collective card for everybody. There is a person thinking about you, and the other way around too, maybe. You're welcome, honey. I already said you're welcome, didn't I? You're welcome again, and again, and again. And now it is Terry's turn. Terry, I hope you want something romantic. I'm going to put a heart, just in case. See any unexpected money coming my way? Okay, well, let's see. Let's go. Come on, unexpected income. Let's go. Unexpected income. Ooh, I see a house. Come on, unexpected income. Ooh, I see a mature woman. Let's go, unexpected income. You know, I did this, I listened to this, because I was hoping for unexpected income too. I've been doing a lot of money, you know, my money mantra sound things that lately, like before I go to bed. And you guys remember this. I don't know about you, but this is for Terry and for everyone. But you know when you're falling asleep, your mind is all swirling around and images pop up, and you're not controlling it. You're just letting it happen, and then you fall asleep. But in that moment, before you actually fall asleep, look at those images. Are they good images? Or are you just like letting anything random pop into your head? Like, let yourself paint a picture before you fall asleep. And anytime you feel aware of your mind going back to some random image, redirect it back to the image you want. So this money thing that I listened to, it has a little scenario, you know, it's like, and you know, whatever, I'm showing somebody like taking out $100 bills out of my pocket, giving them, you know, whatever. It's like this little scenario. And as I do that, as I'm imagining that scenario and I'm falling asleep, sometimes my mind wanders away from the scenario, and I'm like, no, 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 no. You're like, what are you thinking? No, go back to the scene where you're on the boat and you're handing out $100 bills. And so I make my mind go back there if I notice that it's going somewhere else. So try that, you guys. Like, try to like keep your mind on a certain scene in your head as much as you can before you completely fall asleep, before you lose control of where your mind goes. Like, try to get your mind and see what happens, and I promise you'll have better dreams and you'll wake up more positive too. I've been listening to a money thing, and in the title under the thumbnail it said something like, watch this for 5 minutes and then look at your bank account. and see the change or whatever. And I'm like, haha, okay, well, I'll do it. Whatever, it's not going to hurt me, so I'm just going to listen to it for 5 minutes. And then I didn't go look straight at my bank account, but the next morning I had money from a source that I didn't expect because I hadn't been paying attention to that source. It was make playing cards. My cards were selling. I'm like, oh, okay, yay. So sometimes you just never know. You never know, and it's good. Just do these things, like paint these pictures in your head before bed. Yes! Sorry. I thought this was unexpected income, but gift is pretty close too. It's a gift. A gift is nice. And a gift is a kind of a surprise. So it's like a little bit unexpected. It's a good surprise. Hey, Will, what you doing? Let's see. Come on. Unexpected income. Oh, okay. A little bit. Travel seems to always go for you. But this could be about, this could be about your mind again. Letting your mind travel to the destination you want it to go. Watch, like lifestyles of the rich and famous and things like that. You guys like really, if y'all are really interested in money, then watch things that have to do with wealth and luxury and money and stuff like that, so you can so these images are dancing in your head. Listen to music that's uplifting, and not stuff that talks about being poor, but like big money kind of songs, and stuff like that. I mean, like all of this, music out there anyway is meant to be sort of subliminal, and it sticks in our head, so why not stick the good stuff in our head? What are you doing? What are you doing? So let's see. Let's try to get some unexpected income. Come on, unexpected income. Let's go. Let's go. Unexpected income. Let's go. The other day I was watching, oh, okay. Marriage, anyone? All right, something about marriage. So we're not talking about love because we're talking about money. But marriage is interesting card to come out. It in a money reading, it represents success, something successful. And I've noticed in a lot of your readings, your success sometimes happens with partnerships and friendships and other people giving, coming through for you and stuff, or helping you. So let's see. Okay, unexpected income. Let's go. It could even be, like a banker or something like that. Dowry. Inheritance, unexpected income. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. All right. Well, there's been mature man, so there could be somebody that gives you a gift of sorts, something having to do with your home, something that brings a sense of stability and also a sense of freedom, and this feeling of being able to travel, but not necessarily just travel. It's just kind of like you don't have any restrictions anymore, like you're free to go wherever you want, the way money makes us feel free to do whatever we want. I mean, that's the first thing I think of. If I had a whole lot of money, that's what I would do. Travel. I would travel more. I would. I sure would. Alright, let's see what... Let's see what the Kipper says about it. About your money. Any money coming in for you. All right. Well, you have some faith here. Have some faith. Spirit wants you to spirit Spirit wants to give you whatever you want. They want you to make to request it. So they want you to say a prayer or say something out loud or in your head. Dear God, could I please have such and such amount of money? Thank you. Appreciate you and everything I already have. Amen. You know, something like that. And okay, so you got a bit of a maze. I just feel like you're gonna you will get to where you need to go, but you're gonna have to go through a bit of trials and errors, meeting people and talking to certain people, and sometimes things not always going according to what you think, like how you feel like it should have went. Sometimes you'll have to retrace your steps a little bit. I feel like Mercury retrograde may be um, creating a little bit of challenge at the moment, but so it requires some faith and patience in the situations. But I feel like other than that, I mean, it's not a bad card at all. I feel like you're gonna reach your destiny. It just like, when Mercury is direct, things just are a little more direct. Everything is you can get from point A to B like in a direct line. But when Mercury is in retrograde, it feels like sometimes we're retracing our steps, or we're like, why is this not as easy? Because it just isn't. It's because it's trying to teach us something along the way. It's not giving this beeline to the destiny because it wants us to learn more along the way until we get there. It's like going on the yellow brick road where Dorothy could have clicked her heels and gone straight home because she had the ruby slippers, but she went on the yellow brick road because and what did she find out on the yellow brick road? She made 3 wonderful friends. So like, don't discount the journey. Don't forget about the journey. Keep going. You're meeting the right people along the way. All right, let's see. So let's get a little bit of tarot. I'm going to use my romantic tarot, and we're going to look at it in a neutral sort of way as best we can. I'm so excited about the new tarot I'm making, because that'll be good for anything. It won't have to be just romantic readings. It's a very people energy. Terry's seen my latest one, and if you guys want to see it, well, I don't know if you've seen it, but it's on Patreon right now. And if the rest of you guys want to see the latest drawing that I did, go check it out. Patreon. Become a Patreon. Buy me a coffee or something over there. You guys are so generous already, but anybody listening that's not a regular donor, please consider. I enjoy all ways of participating on this channel. Thank you, Terry. I like it too. I mean, it was harder to do my godson Jackson because I didn't copy an exact picture of him. I had to like put together a few different pictures to get the look and the angle and stuff. So it's not as good as some of my other drawings, because I'm more of a like a copy artist. Like I can copy pretty close, not exactly, but pretty close to what I see. And then I lend a little bit of fantasy mixed into it, So realism mixed with fantasy is what kind of my style. And so I still like it though. I still like it. I think it feels like him, even if it's not exactly his features. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Yeah. So I I posted first. I posted on Patreon and Patreon people get to see it first, and then I posted on Instagram for anybody else who wants to see it. So y'all can, anybody else who follows me on Instagram can see it there. And tomorrow I'm going to post my lovers card. It's so I love it too. It's his parents. Jackson's parents are the lovers. So my brother and his wife. So yeah, I'm getting like all the family in there. Okay, let's get back to easing on down the road with Cherry. What what kind of things could bring you some income? You kind of getting. Let's see. See, here it is. It's this mature man. Something about him. He's he's got the money. This dude's gonna give you some money. Okay, but you have to wait a little bit. It's not a long time, just a little bit. That's kind of it could be like after retrograde is done, you're gonna start to see something. See some changes once Mercury goes direct. But I feel like it's important that this happen because you're going to meet people that you might not have met. Let's see, what else? Anything else? Okay. And Seven of Cups. So that's interesting. You're going to be presented with a lot of options, opportunities, choices. Yeah. It just it makes things maybe more complicated. It adds to the mix. It could feel a little more cluttered in a way, which makes it harder to choose, but maybe not necessarily. Like if you had the choice between A and B, or what if you have the choice between A, B, C, D, E? Is that which one is harder? I don't know. Sometimes A, B choices seem harder. Like if you throw more into the mix, maybe it's easier. Maybe the right thing rises to the surface easier when you have more to compare and contrast against. So I don't know why, but I feel like that's an important thing right there. Okay, let's see what the fairies have to say. Okay. The Dark Moon Fairy came out. Maybe it has something to do with moon phases too. Maybe that has to. Oh, the mature lady. Because the Dark Moon's about matureness, maturing. Dark Moon, sometimes a new moon is called a dark moon. Especially when the sky is just really dark sometimes. This is kind of about you, like, giving yourself time to know you internally. This is just about you as a mature woman, and there's something about that is important here. There's something about the physical self to certain things that I don't feel like we should put limits on ourselves, but there's also things that we should just know about ourselves. But it's just also kind of like you being like taking ownership of something and responsibility. And so learning and taking ownership of responsibility will create freedom and new opportunities. And it's never too late. So that's another thing is like, even if you feel older or are biologically older, it's never too late. Like, there's so much that you can see in perspective of it all. Like, I know it's just so strange. When it comes to age, people at certain ages can still be leaders, you know? It's just insane. And people of certain ages do lots of things out there that maybe we thought we wouldn't be able to do when we got to that age, and now we're that age and we're like, it's never too late. You know, it's never too late. So I feel like this is kind of that message. It's a never too late energy. This, the tests and subsequent wisdom make this life here so worthwhile and will create your beautiful legacy for generations to come. You will rise up from any obstacle as a phoenix is reborn from the ashes, just as the moon will wax and grow full once again. Have hope, but do spend time in contemplation. So I feel like it's it's a mix of things. I want you to, it's like it wants you to stay positive, high energy, and and have faith, but also get to know yourself better somehow. Like, know, like, at this phase in your life, what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, and maybe you can make your weaknesses your strengths, like, it's never too late, and you can create something out of who you are right now. You can totally. It's like that late. I remember when remember that commercial uh for Wendy's, and that little old lady said, "Where's the beef? Where's the beef?" And then suddenly she just became so famous and got a whole lot of money, and she's this little old lady. Like, just, I mean, that's kind of a silly example, I know, but still, think about it. Like, there is no limits to anything if we don't let it be. But at the same time, we also have to take in consideration everything that we are in this moment, and then step past it, step into ourselves. I don't know, something like that is what the fairies are saying. Miss Fred is saying, that reminds me of a sticker I saw in a gift shop once that said, "It's never too late to have a happy childhood." I live by that every day. That's very interesting. I like that. Yeah, right? Where's the beef? Uh, it did, and it was so popular. And then that, like people could recognize that lady because they saw her on TV so much. Now it's kind of obsolete, but we still can reminisce on that. Like, she's part of this history of, yeah. Anyway, and it's a key thing right there. I play a game. I play June's Journey, and I'm in a team with two other ladies, and they're like grandmothers, and I didn't even realize that they were grandmothers of pretty older children, not little baby children, and uh, and they have such a youthful energy, and that's it. Like, I think it's important to find things that you can play with, or be playful, enjoy things that are hobbies. If if they're your hobbies, great. If it's your work, even better. But find play in your day too, because that helps you stay young. But it's not just about staying young. It's also about finding, like, learning about yourself, and being creative. So the creativity comes from sort of a playfulness too, I think, sometimes. Creativity, and if you get stuck anywhere, a playful energy can sometimes help bring you out of a stuck situation. That's what I don't know what it is exactly, but some interesting people are coming around to visit you. I know, different people may be coming into your life that you didn't expect. But I think, as far as money is concerned, I'm not getting exactly unexpected income, but you are getting a gift, and that to me is going to be very surprise and unusual and special. So you'll see what that means. You'll see what that means within the next 3 weeks or so, maybe. I feel more like once you get out of retrograde, so early September, I feel you'll start to notice something else, something more exciting happening, more money happiness, something like that. Okay, hope that makes sense. Sometimes I feel like I don't make sense with Terry's readings, like I'm all over the place. I wonder what it could be. You're welcome. Okay. Next is rainbow. Rainbow. Does that look like a rainbow? Maybe it would look more like a rainbow if I gave you a little cloud. Now it looks like broccoli. Oh my goodness. Did I tell y'all I was an artist? Okay. This is a symbol. I want to tattoo this somewhere. This is a fairy symbol. Like, I'm going to do it on this hand. Because this is my other fairy symbol. I'm going to just, like, do all these fairy symbols on my arm. Hi, Amira. Reading rainbow. Reading rainbow. Can I get some messages for September? Yes, of course you can. I should have brought my other little deck. You know what I mean. Battery. Seasons of the Witch deck. Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna have to do some adjusting here for my charger. There. Okay. Still works. But now I'm trapped, so I definitely can't leave my spot. Okay. Messages for September. Somebody's thinking about you. Oh, that's the deck. Okay. Let's see. Let's use my tarot. Even if it's romantic, I'm still gonna get some good September messages. And this is Rainbow Edge for rainbow. didn't mean to shuffle it that way. I got my legs wrapped around all this table. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. A rainbow. Whoa, nice. We're starting off with the moon. So, if you know, it's a bit of the unknown, just what you wanted to hear. But the moon is nice because it's your subconscious, and it's the dream world. The, it feels a little like the things you've been dreaming about are going to materialize. But right now, we still have sort of this. You're still sort of in the dream phase, but those dreams are going to materialize. And it's also about you having faith and trusting in the unknown. Maybe so, serial killer, but our list is full actually. See, that's our list, and the list is closed. As you can see, Miss Fred said the list is closed. So, but thank you for stopping by. And if you would like to ask your question in the comment section, then I could answer you in a chat answer, or you can come back on Friday and come a little bit earlier and see if you can get a free reading. All right, let's see what else, Rainbow. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, baby. Well, Will came by, so that's a good energy. Wanted to give you some of his vibes. Kitty energy. Let's see what else. Yes, exactly. Your presence is welcome, and you can sometimes spirit has a message for you, and you don't, like through somebody else's reading. Sometimes spirit likes to talk to people collectively through other people's readings. All right. Ooh, Two of Cups. Partnerships and hubby are on the forefront. Loving energy. Very nice. You guys are just the perfect match. Okay. Woo-hoo! Two of Swords. Okay, and the Three of Cups. Lots of romance happening in September. Two of Swords is a little bit getting in your head. Somebody might be getting in their head a little bit too much. Maybe, I don't know. Could be hubby. He could, I feel like he might overthink things too much, or misinterpret a situation or scenario, possibly. But overall, since you have Two of Cups and Three of Cups, I think you're gonna have, it's not gonna be a big deal. Like, you're gonna get back to loving energy pretty fast. Very nice. And Judgment. So there's going to be a sense of things coming to life, birth and concept. This could be the time that you conceive, like a conception of, yes, because of this connected energy of you and your husband. Let's see what else. Judge, remember, Archangel Gabriel is the angel that came to Mary when he told her that she was going to have a baby. All right, and we have the Two of Pentacles. So there's going to be a lot of juggling, multiple things, crossing paths with just the right people, but doing a lot of things, like enjoyable stuff, and sometimes the things that you just have to do, but almost all of it is going to be good happy work. It's multitasking, it's trying to do lots of things. And I think because this is like, I felt like your husband in his head too much, he may be reacting to like the multitasking energy that you're doing here in September, but overall, it's very minor. That. Woo! Very nice. You've got the World. You're gonna feel a sense of completion. This is like the ultimate. This is, everything kind of coming around the way you're hoping. This is joy and total experience and destiny, the manifesting and feeling satisfied, a sense of an end of a journey, and maybe a beginning of a new one, but a feeling of fulfillment and happiness, and something having to do with your home too, something joyful about the home. All right, so let's see what else. Very nice. So just a little bit of patience and moderation will be very important during September, and the connections you have with hubby, and it's also kind of a nostalgic feeling, like you got the Six of Cups and the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups, so a lot of love happening in September, and this feeling of like feeling like you're going back to the good old days, like the good old days. Da 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 da. Like that song where there's this feeling like you may feel stressed out, and you long for the good old days where everything was a little bit simpler. And I think that September is going to bring you a little bit more. I think you're going to, maybe the beginning of September is going to be kind of a carryover of August's busy month, but then you're going to get that sense of okay, there. A feeling of relief, a little bit of relief and completion, and getting somewhere finally with all of this energy that was swirling around. So early September will be still a little bit of being very busy, but then I think there's going to be a sense of moderation. Rainbow says, I'll be moving into our new home next month. I miss our privacy, and I look forward to being together by ourselves. Oh, okay. So yeah, so this could be you guys christening every room with a with a hug and a kiss in every single room, and enjoying that privacy. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Yeah, the good old days. That's how it's gonna feel. By the end of September, it'll feel like that. Like you'll feel settled, you'll feel rapturous, you'll feel a little more in balance, and you feel nostalgic, like the good old days. Okay, and let's see what the fairies have to say. Well, the Midnight Prince came out, and I feel like it's like your husband always comes out in every reading. And the Midnight Prince also represents making wishes. And don't be shy. Like, ask for exactly what you want and you will receive it. So yeah, every thought is a wish to this fairy prince, what are you on your way to receiving? This fairy prince is making an appearance in your life soon in the form of wishes and dreams coming true. See, I started off with wishes and dreams coming true. Am I psychic or what? and and then and the world means fruition, like completion, like you making it real. And in order to create the greatest possible potential from those wonderful beings' abilities, be sure to know what it is you want. Then focus your thoughts, actions, emotions, and intent on this. Bring all into alignment and be honest when they appear to be blocks, then allow them to be released and gently without drama. The thing is to be honest about what it is you want. There's no penalty for being so, and there is nothing to hide or disguise about yourself. Only be who you are and watch the magics begin to unwind in your life. And I find it very interesting when it says, um, focus on your thoughts. That's easy enough. Well, not maybe it's not always easy, but our we assume that manifesting is just in our thoughts, but it's not just our thoughts, it's also our actions, right? So we can manifest something by thinking positive, visualizing something in our minds, but also adding like physical steps towards it creates more of this manifesting energy. But one thing that we rarely remember to do is the emotions of it. So if you're thinking a positive thought, but you're being all like, meh, like if you, like you're thinking positive, but you're acting, like you're acting negative. Like, well, I guess I'll just think positive. Okay, yeah, so I guess I'm gonna win some money, like that's not really like being in the feeling of it, like yes, I can feel it coming, and you know what, I'm so grateful anyway. Like it's really important to be grateful for what you already have and like be joyful for that. But anyway, I think September is gonna be that. It's gonna be so easy, like once it all comes to you, you realize how easy it was to manifest it. You're like, oh, here it is at last, and it suddenly feels so easy, and it just was like click my, snap my fingers and there it was. But yeah, I know you put a lot of work into it, but but yeah, it's gonna feel good once it all manifests. Okay, let's see. What else? Let me just do a little kipper. Let's do a little kipper. Did you like that, Terry? Oh, okay. And Rainbow goes on vacation on the 6th. So I'm hoping we make baby on her vacation. Like, yeah, maybe you will. Let's see what the... Oh, you know what? Instead of kipper, I think I'm going to go with Lenormand's. Let's see if any storks come out for you. Storks or babies? Wait. Storks or babies? Here we go. Making any babies? Are we making any babies? What is this card that wants to come out? Oh, good luck. You're going to have a lot of good luck in September. So, yeah, it's pretty much whatever you wish for is coming true. Just snap your fingers. It's good luck. It's effortless almost. It's going to be effortless. After you've been through so much effort, right? Like physically, emotionally, mentally, planning and putting your like whole heart and soul into things, then September is going to feel like that month where it's like, yep, there you go. And you're like, oh, it's so easy. So effortless. So lucky. You got the house came out. Okay, any babies? Any babies to go in that house? Hmm. I don't know, like the house is getting taller and the ladies are getting sexier. I don't know, you're being very sexy. You have a lot of sex appeal in September. Very sexy. Hey, Toki! Oh, yay, congratulations. Excellent. Well, it's nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Speaking of sexy ladies. So there you have it, Rainbow. I don't see like 100% baby, but I do see a lot of sex and romance and connection with your hubby and blessing the house. So, yeah, and good luck. You're welcome, honey. You know, I mean, sometimes I see like, little squiggly sperm and things like that. I didn't see that this time, but we more to come, more to come. I like this. I like the romantic energy. Feels nice. My deck can't help it. It just has to be romantic. Hi, Avacious. Oh, I'm sorry, Avacious. We're full. Don't forget, anybody that wants a reading can email me and, maybe I can squeeze in a little freebie. I don't know. We'll see. But also, you can ask your question in the comment section, and I can answer it in the comment section. Like any question you have. But it's got to be like once this video uploads, like right now, like I know it doesn't make sense if you're watching in real time. If you're watching after this uploads, then you'll understand what I'm saying. But if you're watching right now live, um, all you're seeing is comments scrolling, right? Then once, and I don't think there's a place to comment yet. But once all of this live is over, then it turns into like, like the other readings, like pick a cards, and you can make comments on those. And so you can make a comment on this, and I can answer a question. And oh, I'm gonna have to do like Friday night. I'm gonna be doing a giveaway. I need to get creative this week and think of because my channel birthday anniversary is coming up. 6 years. My channel will turn 6 years old on August 21st. So I need to think of some good giveaways. And yes, you guys help me think of stuff. You can mention it in the comment section. Also, coming up in November, on my personal birthday in November, I'm going to be doing tarot readings in a enchanted fairy festival. So come out to Houston, Texas, and visit me for a free reading. If you are a member or a subscriber, or you've been listening to me and you come out and say, hey, I came to visit and I heard you on your YouTube channel, then the code word is oh no, I'll have to think of a code word. But no, honestly, if you mention this channel, Romantic Fairy or Cherry Enchantress or whatever, and say that you see me on YouTube, then you can get a free reading. Okay. The list is closed, sadly, but feel free to stick around, yes, and vibe with us. Just keep vibing, because you never know what kind of message you're gonna get through somebody else's reading, like Mrs. Fred's reading. Okay, Miss Fred. I'm gonna use my romantic fairy tarot on you. Not my romantic fairy, my enchanted romance. Do you have a special question? Yay! Oh, wrong way. No, no. Pardon me. That was kind of like a 69, like the tarot wanted to do some kind of strange blending. There. Alright, pardon me, pardon me. Scandalous, I know. Totally nonconformist. I'm gonna get it sorted. Okay. So, Miss Fred, do you have a special question or just a general reading? Or messages? Or, I know what you like to say. You like to say, what's the good vibe from spirit or something like that, right? Here we go. And we're going to do this the right way. We're just going to do nice mission styles. I know. Very simple. Yep, good vibes and messages. Gotcha. The mission style shuffle. It's being very defiant. There's a defiant energy here. Okay. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That was fast. Right, Queen of Swords. Somebody's in their head, maybe cast their eyes down, feeling shy. Somebody might have something to say but not speaking up yet, or could be could be speaking up. Time to speak up. All right. Oh yes, Jefferson is, he's not the female, but I'm feeling in both of these cards because the Ace of Wands definitely represents that phallic symbol and being aroused. So somebody's shy and somebody's aroused. Or somebody's all like, heaven preserve me. Like maybe a faux energy of like what you were doing tonight. Like, oh, very Bridgerton tonight. We're having a Bridgerton moment with this Fred. I remember a few years ago, back when he was with the karmic, the Queen of Swords represented her. Yes. Queen of Swords in many decks is the nemesis, kind of a nemesis energy. She's, I don't know, it's just because she's sort of like, just, just because it's like biting words and like being sharp-tongued and rude or whatever. But I don't want to stigmatize it, Queen of Swords, because in my deck, she's nice. In my deck, she just represents air signs like Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And here she is kind of like being, with her eyes cast down, like it's almost like she has something to say, but she's not saying it. Like she's passive aggressive or something. That's the feeling I get. Or she won't tell it. She's not saying something to your face. But she is, you know, she's open. I'll tell you all her charms. Okay. She's open, honest, charming. She's wise and logical. She's sometimes calculating and self-righteous. Sometimes stern and harsh, but she's civilized, forthright, accurate, sharp-witted, mature, just, and judicious. She may be just this kind of a judgy energy, like a little bit judgy, and sometimes a little cutting and harsh. But so you kind of have to take the good and the bad, but I think generally she could be, it's a good energy of honesty. Like I feel like honesty is important. But a lot of people think that being brutally honest is honesty, but to me brutal honesty is not honesty. Brutal honesty is some kind of, it's a facade, because when you place brutality in front of honesty, it covers the honesty. What it does is shifts the honesty into something, it gives it a protection and harsh unnecessary protection, whereas if a person was truly honest, they would be vulnerable. A truly honest person, or true honest words, come from the heart, and they come from a place that is sensitive and vulnerable and kind of wise, like, and almost humorous a little bit too. I see like a true honesty has a bit of humor in it, and it's a little bit lofty and elevated, like a Buddha or something like that, like a wisdom and a riddle. To me, that's, but then even that kind of honesty can sometimes be a little bit, have a facade to it. So it's kind of tricky when it comes to true honesty. And I don't like it when people say that they're just being, I'm just being honest. When they do that, I don't believe it when you say that, because I believe that you're particularly using certain words to cut down, and that's not honesty, that's just cruelty. So, you know what I mean? Some people can do that. I'm not saying you or Jefferson do that, but there's some people that do out there that do that. uh, but you know, even in our charts, like my guy is he's Pisces with a Cancer rising and a Gemini moon, and that Cancer can be cutting sometimes, but they don't mean to be. They don't mean to be. They're just very protective of themselves. They're in a protective shell. So it could be something like that too. It could be a rising sign that's very protective, or it could be an energy that's very protective, and they use words to protect themselves. But I don't feel like I don't know why. I don't mean to go to the negative, because I don't think this is a negative. I feel like there is, um, but it's interesting because, okay, so what this person could be covering up is their horny feelings for you. So sometimes it will come out in kind of like a snarky way. I don't know. Something like that. Let's see what else. The Queen of Swords can be just simply a nice, sweet, wise person. That's all. It doesn't have to be cutting and harsh. It could be somebody that's near you, though, that, like, if you and Jefferson are, like, being all kissy, kissy, sweetie, sweetie on each other, or somebody comes by and says, get a room, or something like that. Something like that could happen. Oh, well, never mind. Don't worry about the Queen of Swords. The sun came out, and the sun shines on the whole reading. It's like the Petronius charm. It's just like it sets a light on the whole reading, and it turns it 100% positive. There's no negative cards before it or after it. The sun is happiness, joy. I mean, the brightest feeling, the sweetest energy, clarity. So let's say you get some clarity, because Queen of Swords represents a clear thought, and it's not anything negative. It's actually quite beautiful. And so maybe he'll just say it like a Sagittarius, like Sagittarians are so happy-go-lucky and slap you on the back, and they're considered honest, And I believe Sagittarians are honest. They're fire signs. I mean, they could occasionally say things they shouldn't say, stick their foot in their mouth, but most of the time, I think they're pretty accurate. Like little kids' honesties, most of the time they're pretty accurate. And I feel like he could blurt out something like naughty. But anyway, the whole energy is happy. Cards. Okay, and you got the Eight of Pentacles. Hard at work. Oh, look, you got the Emperor. And this deck, he's got a new Emperor. He's sorry. Yes, the chair was moving all on its own. Alright, you got a nostalgic feeling coming back too. Everything is, my whole table and chairs are possessed tonight. And my cards. Okay. Ooh, and the King of Wands. He's really the King of Kings, because actually the King of Cups came out too. I just feel like he's all the kings to you. He's every king that you could want. He wants to he wants you to know that he's your divine counterpart, and he also is your twin flame. And he's going to carry you. He's also like he's kind of on the same similar theme, like it's my turn to do the work. I'm going to carry you in our twin flame connection, and we are going to spin that wheel and win. We're going to win. We will win. This is this feeling of yeah. The wheel always, almost feels kind of like chance, like a game of chance. Like round and round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. But I feel like he's confident that you are going to win. And the wheel always represents fortune and winning something. Maybe he will actually win some money or something like that. And then he'll be able to pick you up, sweep you off your feet, and take you on a trip somewhere, or do something special with you, like he's always wanted. So yeah, let's see. Let's see about what's next in your love life. He did talk recently about wanting to play the lottery. See, I listen to those messages that say, "Oh, listen to this and you'll win the lottery," and I think, okay, that's good, but I gotta play the lottery too. I'm not really good. I've never been much of a lottery player. I do Publishers Clearinghouse, but I rarely play the lottery. So yeah, if I'm gonna listen to one of those lottery things, I gotta play it too. I gotta remember to play it. But I had one dream once that I won money, and it was on a Wednesday, so I have to remember to play on Wednesday nights. Wednesday. Let's see what's coming up next. Woo! So you've got real feelings. Like, I didn't know that already. You share true romantic feelings worth exploring. Here's your fairies and friends coming to help you in any way you need them to. This is a lasting love. This is your true love. This is a magnetic connection. You're gravitationally pulled to each other. And there's a possibility for a rendezvous coming up soon for you. A getaway for two. See? He's going to win some money and you're going to have a getaway for two. I think that's what that means. That Wheel of Fortune. Let's see what the fairies say about it. Oh, there we go. What's this? Maybe you should. Okay. Yeah. Alright, this came out twice, but they flipped in a weird way, so I wasn't sure if I should take that. But that's nice, because it's a gift. Oh, I love this, because this is kind of a Beauty and the Beast card, in a way. It's like this girl is really beautiful, and everything that, people admire in a woman, and then this dude is a little weird and different. At least that's the way he sees himself. But she sees him as awesome and so sweet. So he's going to give her a present and offer a nurturance growth potential. Nice. So, like, it also feels a little phallic too, and like, I don't know, it feels a little like he's offering up his wand to her, like energy. But it's also innocent and sweet. It doesn't have to be like that. I offer thee my wand. So, a gift which has to do with your well being, health, and transformation. A proposal to help you change your life. That is small and not in the least grand or glittery, but which has enormous substance and potential to it. So, work with your hands, and the art of working with earthly elements is very encouraged right now. And a peaceful resolution is coming up soon, and reverence to beautiful things, stones and jewels and things. So it could be literally a proposal and a ring. Like, didn't we do that last reading? That last reading, you had a proposal and a ring, didn't you? Like, I feel like he's still working on this, but I think including the ring and the proposal will come a rendezvous and a lottery win and all of that. So like it's leveling up. Like it's not just gonna be like a little, hey, let's sit you down at dinner and hand you a ring. But now it's leveled up to a really nice ring and a rendezvous and a getaway for two kind of thing with extra money, injected into it so you can really have a good time. That's what I'm getting from this gift. It's definitely an injection of fun and but yeah, it's really talking about like stones and crystals and diamonds and jewelers. So that's what I'm thinking. All right, and let's see. So how is he feeling about the situation? Maybe he doesn't want me to do a reading for you because he doesn't want to give away the secret, and maybe that's why the cards are acting so crazy. Okay. What is he? Hello, Alexella. I'm so sorry, but we're closed tonight. But please hang in with us and enjoy listening in, and maybe you can get a message from Spirit through somebody else's reading. Ooh, you've got growing old together, so he definitely wants to have this dance for the rest of his life with you. And he feels loved, feeling warm, cherished, and blessed to be connected with you. If you want to come back on a Friday night, I'll be back here at 8 o'clock Central Time. Or you can also ask a question in the comment section, and maybe I could do a little free answer for you there. You can also email me if he wants a bigger reading. Oh, he feels inspired by you. He often says this. You are his muse. And yes, he says thank you for your patience. You are so beautiful. But he's totally in the mood to pay you back for all your patience. Okay, okay, great. Let's see, anything that the Kipper wants to tell us? Oh, also, I just remembered a few weeks ago in a reading I got from Queen Sugar, she said she saw him having, pain in his right side. And the last time I saw him, he really did get a cramp there. Huh, interesting. I need to listen to Queen Sugar. I need to listen to Queen Sugar, and I have some questions to ask her. Nice. Oh, you got the main male. Okay, your divine masculine. That's, he's constantly sees himself as that towards you, even if there's times where his confidence is a bit shaken or he gets down on himself. The truth. See, that's where I'm saying the difference between truth and not truth. When you dig down deep, that's how he sees himself. Your divine masculine. I am your counterpart. I am your masculine. That is the real truth. That is honesty. The thing that's not honest is that little voice in your head that knocks you down. That's dishonest. That is not honest. That thing in your head that says, I'm only telling you the truth, is lying to you, because you know the real truth, that you are amazing. And that's, Jefferson, you are amazing. Because, boy, you're amazing just the way you are. There you go. That's how he sees himself. But, for one thing, he doesn't want to be too cocky. But for another thing, he also has a lot of feelings about being not good enough for you, right? So he has to balance those two feelings and then just forget about it, and just, he doesn't have to dim his light for anyone. He just has to be the best person he can be for you, and that's it. And be the best person he can be for himself, really. Right? Well, he's singing it to you, too. 'Cause, girl, you're amazing just the way you are. When I see you smile. And so on and so on. Any other cards I can get for you? Let's see. Let's get a Letterman. I know, it is such a sweet song. Anything in here you want to? Okay. Ooh, the dice. Rolling the dice. So he might be gambling. He might play the lottery. I think he's going to be winning something. He's taking a chance. He's going to win something. He is. I'm going to do one little thing. Like, I'm going to pinch my fingers and see what I pick up. Oh my gosh. I'm off. Oh man. Hold on. Oh, look. This was on the floor. This is you and him too. Aww. Cheek to cheek. That's you guys being creative together. I think I'm gonna try playing too. Yes, then we can pool and split our winnings. There you go. All right, and we have, so New York represents travel. Oh, the rubber ducky means it rhymes with that other thing, that duck, that other letter. And uh, the mermaid represents how beautiful you are. Birthday fun. I don't know what all that is. Playing like baseball or something. And birthday fun. And the lighthouse is like, to me, represents um, whenever you are, whenever you guys are not together, the light always shines. Like, you know, I'm always here, kind of like E.T. and Elliot. I'm right here, like that. You know, he's always with you. Okay. No, Kiki, no. No, Kiki. And I forgot. See, yeah, this one was trying to tease me. Big money, big money. This card is for everyone tonight. So his thoughts are on you. And here is Kiki. Hi, Kiki. What you doing? Hi, Kiki. What's my girl doing? What's my girl doing? I'm glad you liked it. Okay, Kiki. You gotta get down. I don't need you to mess up my cards. Are you saying hello? Giving kisses? That's Pumpkin's big sister. Well, big sis, kind of cousin sister. No, Kiki, don't knock things down. You want to go in the window? You want to go in the window? Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm still sweaty in this room, even though it's the coolest room in the house. Yes, we're getting kids. All right. Yes, I have a lot of furry blessings. So Kiki was one that I just, when I walked across the street, the neighbor said, "Hey, you want one of these kittens?" And I'm like, "Oh no, I don't think I need a kitten." But it was, after Dobby had died, and I thought, that's okay, I won't have any more cats. But then Kiki walked up to me and she was so cute, so sweet. And then it was Pumpkin who was born under my daughter's car, with her litter, and I took care of that litter. But the mom wasn't very good about those babies, and she abandoned them, and it was raining, and they all drowned except for Pumpkin, and so yeah, Pumpkin was the only one that was saved. And but she had her little difficulties. She had growth issues and everything. I guess a lot of you remember how it was if you followed me back then. But Kiki was kind of her mom in a way. Like, she was kind of too young to be a mother, so she basically batted her around or knocked her around when she was a kitten. Poor little Pumpkin. And Kiki didn't know what to do either. She thought he was just a toy to play with. But she tried. She tried. She was a good little second mommy, and it was good to have her around to keep an eye on Pumpkin. Oh, that's so adorable. Scarlet, I got from a shelter when I was only 15, and she's a soul pet. Aw, well, that's a long time. Yeah, Dobby's my little soul familiar, but I think Pumpkin replaced him, like, as my familiar. Kiki thinks that she's my familiar, but to be honest, Kiki, when Michael and my daughter got to know Kiki, they kind of fell in love with her. So I think Kiki's mostly Michael's baby, but he doesn't come over very much. So now she's like, "Where's my daddy? I've been abandoned." So I have to give her a little attention, a little more attention. And then now that Will is here, I know she feels like, you know, chopped liver or something. You've got all these cats, and what about me, Mama? Right, Kiki? Come here, Kiki. She my little baby. She my little sweet baby. Oh, Kiki, she's so cute. She loves it when I talk about her. And sometimes I'll be watching TV and then she goes in the mirror and starts meowing in the mirror because she's like, "Hey, I'm better. I'm more entertaining than that crap that you're watching." I can just see Kiki having a really sassy, saucy mouth, like a real attitude. She's a real diva, but she's also sweet. Oh wow, Scarlett turned 13 in March. Oh my gosh, she was 10 months old when I got her. Aww. Is she a black kitty? That's so cute. Can't forget about Cheryl. We could just talk about cats all night long. Let's do that someday. Oh, she's a terrier mixed doggy. Oh, okay. Oh, that's so cute. Well, let's talk about cats and dogs. I've had some awesome dogs in my life too. I love dogs too. There was a dog I had in Alaska that he had like a heart-shaped nose. It was pink and blue eyes. My winter baby. He was supposed to be my stupid Valentine present, but I couldn't keep him because nobody wanted him to ship him to me. So I had to leave him behind, and he went to a good home that had a big backyard. Hi, Cheryl. Anyway, he's happier in Alaska. He would have been too hot here. Poor those like Alaskan dogs. They would not like it. I know you see him here sometimes, but I don't think it's very nice to own those kinds of dogs in such heat. Now Chihuahuas, that's different. Chihuahuas they're so happy when it's hot. They're cold all the time. Oh gosh, I'm getting sleepy, y'all. Okay, I'll wake up for Cheryl. Here we go. Here we go. Cheryl, tell me what you any love coming for you soon. Let's see. You're in the right place. Somebody's thinking about you. This is the collective message, so somebody's thinking about you. Okay. Any love coming to you? Scarlett's half Chihuahua and she loves the sunshine. Aww. Good night, Terry. Sweet dreams. All right, you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. So Ace of Pentacles feels like an offer, a gift. It's the beginning of something stable. It could be a committed energy coming through in your love life. Now, the Seven of Swords is interesting, but in this deck, it talks about sometimes a misinterpretation of the facts, and it may or may not be your misinterpretation. You know, you may be an innocent bystander here, like the lady in the wedding dress. So we have three characters. The lady in the wedding dress is most likely is his new wife or girlfriend or something. And so what I see in this picture is that they two, like kind of like Outlander, they two had a few possessions and decided to, after they got married, they're gonna take a trip to a land somewhere and start, you know, building and creating a home for themselves. And then this guy stops them, who's kind of like pretending to be some kind of tax collector or whatever, and he insists that this guy gives him some money. And so from appearances, he looks tattered and torn, like he's really not somebody like a thief. He's more like stealing. And but with the sword, he looks like he's somebody that has power. And of course, with the sword, the power seems to be stronger than this anything that man has. He has just a few belongings. So I'm a lot of people now, depending on who you are, like a lot of people would just forget, you know, not even notice the tattered clothes. I've studied this card, so I've noticed it right away now. But first appearances, it could be that they're looks like they're the thieves, and this guy is like, oh, you stole something, and I'm going to turn you in or whatever. But really, that maybe all this stuff belonged to him, and this guy's the thief. So I think what in general what it means to me is there are facts and there are fiction, and okay, that's not what it means to me is that not everything is what it seems. So it's like we shouldn't jump to conclusions if we don't know all the story behind something. And sometimes certain things are more complicated than they may appear on the surface, is what it is. And so like if you have a love, if like somebody is interested in you, like a love interest, somebody is interested in you, but there's something about the way that they're behaving or their demeanor or something like that, maybe they may be deceptive, or it seems to you that they're being deceptive and not really like being truly honest, but it could be something completely different, like they may be doing something on purpose to protect you, but they are not telling you because they're very because they're chivalrous, you know. So a lot of times a person will do something out of a whole different reason than we give them credit for, right? So anyway, it could be something like that. Like a person may be interested in you, but they may not show you right away. So something like that. Somebody wants to be committed to you, but something they can't show you right away. It may be this, um, yeah. So let's see what else. Okay, and then there's I feel like there's two people. There could be two people interested. One is somebody that's hiding their feelings, and then there's another one who's obvious, you know, who shows you their feelings, and you're not interested in the one that's showing their feelings. You're more interested in the one that's hiding their feelings, something like that. Isn't that the way, right? Yeah. So this guy, the Knight of Swords, he's kind of full of himself. So it's that swords energy, you know. They all have those different expressions on their faces, where the queen's got her eyes looking down, and then the knight's all like, you know, I don't know, feeling like he's all that. and but yeah, so this Knight of Swords, air sign, maybe a little bit younger, but definitely more physically, like he's just a very physical person, like very active. Um, he's interested. I think he's interested, but now, is he the one that shows his interest, or is he the one that doesn't? It could be the one that shows his interest. And then he kind of has he sort of assumes like you should like him back just because he likes you. I hate it when guys do that. It's like, excuse me, can we get to know each other first? Like, just because you like me doesn't mean like I automatically like you. Oh, you like me, so I automatically like you? That doesn't make any sense. Like, just because I'm smiling at you or talking to you doesn't mean I like you already. It just means like I'm trying to figure you out. You know, who are you, and are you somebody I might like to get to know more or not, you know, but it doesn't mean anything more than that. That's all, you know what I mean? So I feel like that's kind of what this energy that's going on here. It's like, don't like jump to conclusions that I like you already. I don't even know you yet. Why do guys do that? Now, unless it's like obvious love at first sight, you know, you both know when that happens. It's like you can hear the orchestra playing and, you know, the angels singing. There's a connection, a vibe. You touch them and you like feel a lightning bolt through you or whatever. I mean, but that's different. But when you're first getting to know somebody, and it's just a physical attraction. Like if the guy is physically attracted to you, it doesn't mean that you're physically attracted to them just because they physically attracted to you. It's like, and and then physical attraction's only one level. For me personally, I like to be intellectually attracted to somebody as well, and emotionally attracted to them. So I think this guy, he's nice enough, but he's a little arrogant. Okay. And but he is definite. There's somebody here. Well, maybe both of the guys are very turned on by you. So in a physical way, they both want you. But there's kind of a little bit of heartbreak here with somebody. there's too many triangles, I guess. You know, like in those movies where you like the guy that can't give you any attention, and then there's a guy that likes you but you can't give them any attention, and then there, you know, it's like somebody's always chasing somebody. It's like you just want to turn everybody around. You know, you want to like play matchmaker in movies like that, and like, wait a minute, you should go with this person, you should go with that person, and everybody be happy. All right. And then we have the Empress. Well, bottom line though, Cheryl, is you are a divine goddess here. You are the catch. You are the everything. And you should put yourself in a very high standard. You deserve the best. If this guy can't give you any attention, he doesn't deserve you. And if this guy's giving you too much of unwanted attention, then he doesn't deserve you either. You just put yourself on the pedestal because you deserve way better than what anybody else is doing. Of course, if he has a very good reason for not giving you attention, then maybe you can give him a benefit of the doubt. Who knows? But I mean, whatever, it's your choice. You know, if it's a Bridgerton story where this guy has some kind of reason, like, have you watched any of the Bridgertons? I feel like this is more like the first one, the couple, the with the black guy and the lady, the very first one that came out. Your story kind of like that, where this guy has some kind of family reason why he can't do what he, you know, go through with how he feels. So you feel sort of stuck in the Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles energy, but don't let these people make you feel that way. You take yourself out and make yourself happy and have a good time with yourself. You should watch it. It's really sweet. Go on some kind of journey. So the Six of Swords is, you know, your own journey. All of this is happening for a reason, and it's, I guess, Spirit's just saying you're gonna see why it happens. You know, you're just gonna see as it plays out. You'll see why it's playing out. Didn't we just get the Six of Swords? It you know, you were talking about tower moments, and then the Six of Swords came out, and I said your situation's more of trials and tribulations, not so much tower, like complete shakeups, but it's like these little tribulations that you have to deal with, but they're also lessons along the way. Somebody is peeking on you, spying on you on social media and stuff like that, watching that beautiful goddess that you are. Peeking on you. All right, let's see what's next in your love life. Oh, Kiki. Come here, babies. Kiki is so cute. When she shows affection to me, she gives me little love bites. I like your love bites. Oh, you're so cute. Let's see what's next in love. Ooh, see, Bridgerton. Magnetism. Eventually you're going to get to this kind of energy where you will not be able to keep away from each other, and you'll fulfill your desires for each other. There's a gravitational pull to each other. And definitely watch that movie. You will love it. I'm not movie, but that season 1, I guess. Season 1 of Bridgerton. There's somebody who burns for you, just so you know, and you'll know what I mean when you watch the movie, when you watch the show. I burn for you. That's what they're saying. See, a very special moment in time is yours. There's a serendipitous event, very Cinderella-like, a fleeting moment that could turn into more than a fleeting moment, but or maybe you've already had that fleeting moment that it's like in the movies when two people get that moment where they're just close. Suddenly they get close to each other, and then they might feel a little awkward, but at the same time it's like they have an inside secret, and it's just between the two of them, and it almost grows, and it's like they have to be together, and they just want to know what's going to happen next when it comes to being together. Yes, and being playful is important through all of this. Try not to be too serious and enjoy being like young at heart and young spirited. And also, I'm feeling a song coming through for you, like a song on the radio, song that's significant. Like, so let me tell you how I discovered Bridgerton, which it's a very funny story. I was uh I was on TikTok, and sometimes, TikToks I would do videos with cards and stuff. But initially when I started, yeah, I did some card videos. But I also I stumbled upon just different channels and like people singing and stuff. I'm like, oh, I like singing, so I would listen to the singing videos and I would try to sing too. And then there was this one guy that was singing a Bridgerton song. It wasn't from Bridgerton, but somebody had made a musical themselves or made a song to describe a scene of that was in Bridgerton, and it was really really well done. And so it was like a scene that was acted and sung at the same time, and the guy did it, and he invited some other people to join him, and I tried to join, and I didn't do that great a job, but there's one girl who did like a really good job. And anyway, um it, that's what got me curious. It's like, well, what is Bridgerton anyway? What is this? And so then I watched season one, all of it. At first, I watched just a compilation video of the couple, and then that really made me want to watch Bridgerton. And then I watched season one, and then I really knew what the story was. And that scene that they use for the song it's about burning for each other. It's like, I burn for you and I burn for you too. There was all these misunderstandings, but then the truth came out. They actually really wanted to be together. So something like that. And let's see. Let's get you a fairy message too. Oh, you also got the Midnight Prince came out for you. Ask for what you want and be honest. So, the prince is, there's a prince vibe here. And what the prince is saying is that if every thought is a wish to this fairy prince, what are you on your way to receiving? So be careful what you're thinking, because you're going to receive what you're thinking. So make sure you keep your thoughts positive. This fairy prince is making an appearance in your life soon. Ooh, that sounds nice. In the form of wishes and dreams coming true. In order to create the greatest possible potential from this wonderful being's abilities, be sure to know what it is you want. Then focus your thoughts, actions, emotions, and intent on this. Bring all into alignment and be honest when there appears to be blocks. Then allow them to be released gently and without drama. The thing is to be honest about what it is you want. There's no penalty for being so, and there's nothing to hide or disguise about yourself. Only be who you are and watch the magics begin to unwind in your life. Woo! looks very exciting. I love it when the Midnight Prince comes out. Feels like actually my favorite one of all is Barnaby and the Prince, because that one represents a song and a man, prince traveling to his woman and finding his woman, which is what I would want to happen. But the Midnight Prince is good too. It's a good connecting with, like, this is the divine person. This is not the unwanted one or the arrogant one. Might not even be the unattainable one. It could be somebody even different, but it's also what you wish. So be really aware of what you wish. Okay? Okay. Looks like your dreams are coming true. Oh, just Kiki not like you. Is Kiki being mean to you, Will? My poor baby. Oh, little Will. Oh, poor little Will. Everybody wants my attention. All right, well, we say good night. Good night to those thinking of us. May you continue your thoughts into your dreams and have pleasant, sweet dreams tonight. And like I said, visualize, visualize, visualize. If your mind, before you're going to sleep, if your mind is kind of like wandering and you're going to images that are not that pleasing, then stop yourself and say, hey, I'm thinking of this, this, and this. And then if your mind wanders away from that again, then go back to it again. And keep going back to it until you actually fall asleep and it sticks. And it sticks with you all night long. Okay? All right, everybody. Thank you again so much for your beautiful generosity and your loving, beautiful energy. I appreciate you being here. Those of you who weren't able to get a reading, definitely drop a little question in the comment section and I'll try to answer it, or email me, or come back on Friday. I'll be live again at 8 o'clock. I'll see you guys later. Faith, trust, and pixie dust.